And a very good evening, everybody. Football Friday for the Coyotes. Well, they opened their WDA schedule on the road in the capital city against the Bismarck St. Mary Saints, who also came in winless. Let's see who picked up win number one. It was a rainy homecoming for St. Mary's, and here we go. It is Sam Fedorchak to Aiden Price. He juggles the ball but hangs on. Point after was no good, 6-0 Saints. Game turned into a defensive struggle for most of the first half, but the Saints managed to score on the last possession of the second. Fedorchak to Price again. It's 13-0 at the half. They go on to beat the Coyotes 23-6. Isaiah St. Romain and Mr. Bloom combined for Williston's only touchdown. So Watford City was on the road, folks, and they were hoping to do something that, well, Williston couldn't do last week, and that's beat Dickinson. Let's go to the Queen City for highlights of that one. Dickinson's defense helped set up the first score. It's Colin Cheddar. Coyotes saw him. He's going to bust through for a couple of yards. Touchdown. And then it was Steven Zawatsky. We saw him last week. He's going to go right and dump it off to Keaton Creek. He's going to break some arm tackles and score 13-0 midgets. And then he's going to go back again and find Braden Mischke, and he is going to run to daylight, as Vincent Barty used to say. 78 yards for the touchdown. See you later. Dickinson's got a good club. They beat Williston. They beat Watford City, so they're the oil champion, I guess. 42-0 for Dickinson tonight. So, once again, St. Mary's gets Williston 23-6. Williston comes home finally. Next Friday, they'll be at home at Legends Field against Mandan. Alexander is 4-0. They beat a young Divide County club 27-0. Ray Powers Lake falls to the Blue Jays 40-13. Tioga happy tonight. They win big 60-6. Trenton and Warwick, no final in. As we said, Dickinson got Watford City. Sydney down big to Fergus 35-0. Mundak and Terry, no final in. Fairview wins big over Powder River County 75-8. Columbus big on the Glasgow Scotties 26-0 at the half. Bismarck gets Fargo Davies 22-3. Century loses for the second week in a row. West Fargo Cheyenne beats the Pats 26-24. Williston still has Bismarck and Century left on their schedule. Century will be here for homecoming. West Fargo beat Legacy 38-14. In a good one, Minot beats Mandan 28-12. And of course, Minot, the preseason pick to win it all. And Fairfield leading Wolf Point 18-0. Coyote tennis team looking to pick up their first WDA win of the year this afternoon at home indoors against Jamestown. Let's see how it went against the Birds. Well, Coyote senior Braden Borison serving, teaming up with his twin brother Carter, and Cal Bakken is going to hit one long for the Jays. Serving again, this time it's Carter who's going to rock one. The Borison twins playing doubles. Very cool. A great memory for them, both seniors. Here comes the Jays. Luke Lefevre serving. His partner Bakken is going to blast one. Don't those courts look very nice? Very lucky to have that facility. Then Lefebvre, just a sophomore, with a great shot right down the middle. That's textbook right there. Then he's going to come back and show us his quickness with a great backhander. Perfect placement, but the Twins come up with a 6-3, 6-1 win, and Williston picks up their first win of the year, beating the Jays at home 7-2. Tomorrow they are also home at 12 noon against Mandan. They're going to hopefully beat Coach Christian's club, but we'll have to see. You have to play them out. Cross country, good news. Coyotes win the Glendive Invitational today in Glendive, Montana. Williston 26, Custer County 67, Killdeer 92. The Eagles 112, Dawson 128, Poplar 131, Fairview 170. Cambry Moss, talented freshman, comes out on top, 19.22.16, and Harley Janot, just an 8th grader. Williston is young, but they're talented. What else is new, right? 19.37.62. They're gunning for their 4th state title in a row. Swimming and diving, there's more good news. Coyotes at the Capital City draw. Century wins it, then Legacy. Williston was 3rd, 347.5. Then Davies, Horace, Mandan, and Bismarck at 149. Twins with a half-game lead, 6.5-game lead in the Central, took the field tonight against the Mets, who have struggled all year. Let's see how it went against the boys from Gotham City. Bottom of the first, rookie Royce Lewis, another big hit in this pennant race. Polanco scores, 1-0 Twins. Top of the fourth, Frankie Lindor. Remember when he played for Cleveland? He's going to come up and he's going to double. Francisco Alvaro scores, and then the polar bear, Pete Alonso, is going to score. It's going to make it 2-1. Bottom of the frame, Carlos Correa, who was almost a Met. His physical wasn't good enough. He's going to hit a home run. It's going to make it 2-2. Lewis hit an RBI double. Kepler hit an RBI single, and the Twins win 5-2. I'm not sure how Cleveland did tonight, but the Twins come up with a 5-2 win. The Vikings open up against Tampa Bay. We know they can score. Can they stop anybody in big games? We're going to begin to find out on Sunday. Here on TV8, we have Dallas and the New York Football Giants. That sounds good to say. Kickoff 7:20. Let's take a timeout.